Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Oz from Oz and Liz. Me and Liz were gonna go ice fishing today, but we woke up this morning. It's about 40-degree temperatures, and as you look at the ground, it's, we got grass showing in some spots. This was about a foot deep 2 days ago, almost foot deep. So it's thawing pretty quick. They said we got close to like 2-3 inches of rain coming in, so that's just gonna eat the ice off. So basically, I procrastinated, couldn't get out on there. So I apologize for that. Hopefully one up in 2 or 3 weeks, if that. Today's video, I just stopped by Mom's today. I was gonna go to the woods where I normally go, but it'd just be a sloppy mess. So I just decided to come out here and do this video. I'm gonna do a chopping video with my Kukri. Okay. Basically, I'm just gonna put a big notch in this right here, in this 4x4, and then I'm going to right here, put a big notch in it, okay, and basically tell why I use this for my everyday survival tool rather than an axe, okay. Then I'm gonna take right here, I'm gonna try to split this in one blow. This is just a shovel handle, kind of show you, what a Kukri can do. You can do fine work with it too. So I got this little shovel handle to do the fine work. Anyway, here's the Kukri. Paint job's still holding up. The blade's a little wore down where I was on the edge of it a little bit, but like I said, it's bound to happen. I threw it a couple different times, so the tip's a little wore off. But like I said, the spray paint won't last forever, but it looks cool in the process. Here I go. As you guys can see,
turn it sideways.
It put a pretty good notch in it. If I had an axe, it'd do it a whole lot quicker and a whole lot faster. But I use the Kukri for a couple of reasons. One, it's lighter, okay? So I don't have to worry about carrying a big bulky extra tool around. And it's a multi-tool is what it is, okay? Now I'll take this right here, try to get a nice easy split on it. Okay, do that, guys. Now, I kicked right here, this Kukri, and I can work fine with it. Take it. It's heavy enough, and you got a sharpened up blade. I can take a little down pressure and rock it back and forth a little bit. Make a point out of the tip of this. Now, let's granted, it'd be easier to do this if I oh, see there? Look at that. You can do feather sticks with the Kukri. Now, like I said, guys, this ain't no it's not the best tool. It's not a very big feather stick. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time making a perfect feather stick for you guys, but just to show you that the Kukri can make a feather stick, okay? It does have capability of making a feather stick, alright? Which I just found out. Actually, I never actually tried doing a feather stick with the Kukri, so that was awesome. So you got a short feather stick there. This right here, guys, this is some hard friggin' wood. Okay, I mean, it is solid. All right, I'm a big guy. I'm 230 pounds. I like to think I can have a pretty good arm on me. And of course, like I said, guys, an axe would have been much easier to do that task with. But an axe, could it create such a good feather stick? Probably not. What do you hear is I'm actually going to try to make a decent feather stick with it here. Yeah, maybe. Something this thing ain't perfect with is beating stuff in the ground with it. That's not even close to its design tool. So anyway, try to do this here with it. Stick to the ground here. Like I said, it's not the best tool. Actually, it's not the best tool for this at all. But it does work. Kind of go through some chopping with this thing. This thing's about 1 inch in diameter, give or take, but I kind of already took off of it. I'll try to go to the thickest point with you right here. Okay, do the chopping thing with it here real quick. Okay, took care of that. You can do some fine work with it. You can use this here to make a spear point out of it. Alright, there you guys go. Made a pretty good point with that. A machete. Already kind of an existing split there, but a machete might not be the perfect tool for the job, but if you want to go with a one-tooled item that you can do multiple things with, there's an addition you can add to this kukri. I personally don't keep this part of my kukri, or the first part of the hump forward. I don't keep that part razor sharp. There's a couple reasons for this, alright? One, I throw this kukri. I don't know if you guys ever had to throw something that's extremely sharp that just flays your hand. I have done this whole stitches thing in the foam. Glue. This thing will just rip you up. However, from this hump back to here, alright, I have a 3-inch cutting surface, alright? That I do keep razor sharp for the feather sticking, for about anything really. I mean, you can see that it took that 4x4 and it just turned it into pretty much nothing. Now, I took some skateboard grip tape and I wrapped up the handle for a couple different reasons. One, I found that the stippling that put on this handle wasn't extremely grippy, and I don't like lanyard. I don't like the whole rope around the wrist thing. I don't like that. I know it gives you more control of your utensil, but I just don't care for it because I throw this thing a lot and it gets snagged up on my gear. So anyway, this is my kukri video. I did the chopping for you. I did some feather stick. Like I said, guys, that was not the best wood for a feather stick. Basically, for a feather stick, I know this is just a plant that will grow back next year, so I'm really not worried about what I'm about to do here. Okay, for a feather stick, you want it to have that bend to it. You know if you see that or not? and you want to go with that bend, okay? So you want to go down with it with that bend. This is a plant, so it's not going to make a feather stick at all, but go down with the bend rather than going on the back side of it. And you're going to go, and you're going to get to this point right here, and you're going to lose your feather off of it. So when you're doing it, you put it down here. You just slide it down. Slide it down. You want to start low. So you start low. You slide. Like I said, this right here is just kind of, it's just real soft. It's just gonna peel right off of it. For my feather sticks, I like to use pine, basically because it's a it's a fat wood. It's got sap in it, and what does sap do when fire hits it? Well, it kind of takes off like gasoline. This will be a part 2 to this video, so I'm gonna cut it short here. So I gotta keep underneath that 15-minute deadline and everything. So that's part 1. Part 2's coming up.